Tell us about your company. What do you do, and in which categories do you operate?
Interesting. Swimlane is a security automation company. Now, if you were to ask Gartner, we're in the category called SOAR, Security Orchestration, Automation, and Response. But it's really so much more than that. We are a security automation tool. So we are much more scalable, flexible, and can do so much more than your typical standard SOAR use cases. And I think that's one of the things that we excel at and makes us very unique in the market.
What's new and exciting about how you approach cybersecurity challenges?
I think two of the biggest things that are very new and exciting when it comes to Swimlane is the fact that we can go beyond the SOC with our use cases. And I'm sure you'll hear this a lot, but the interrelationship of AI. So for us, one of the things that's really critical is the fact that we are trying to make security better for those that do security. And we don't want to lose sight of the fact that there are humans, and humans are a very important part of that loop. So while we will continue to work with and integrate AI, which is the decision-making process, and while we will continue to improve on the automation, which is the action part of the process, we're not going to lose sight of the human that's in that process and the fact that we're trying to enable them to do their job so much better so that their lives are better and we get, as a result, better security overall.
How is your approach different from those of your competitors?
I think there are a couple of things that we do very differently. First of all, we approach automation differently. A lot of folks in the automation market are looking at how do we solve a specific use case. So like you might take phishing triage and say, we're going to build something to help with phishing triage. Or you might do vulnerability management, and we're going to build out some way to help with your vulnerability management. Swimlane does it differently. We started by building an automation platform. And by doing that, we know that we can automate. On top of that, we add connections to all these different tools. By adding that, now we know we can automate and connect to almost anything, so we can build any use case that we want. We basically have turned the model upside down and made it possible to build any type of automation use case. That, and I think the other thing that is very unique about Swimlane is we are such a composable product. A lot of the other ones have a very fixed design, whether it's the playbook or the dashboard, and all of ours is designed to be very customizable so that you could literally get almost anything out of it that you wanted.
What else should we know about your company?
I think one of the things that's very important about Swimlane is that we are the longest standing independent player in the market, and we are going to continue to take things to the next level when it comes to automation and security automation capabilities.
Where can I go if I want to know more about what you're doing?
So one of the things that they can do is obviously go to swimlane.com, and hopefully they will find out that we are basically the only pure play, freestanding, independent automation company.